Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Single Players page. And in today's video, I am going to be reading you guys a white paper on a brand new NFT game that I have already put some money in. It's not out yet. This is a cryptocurrency investment that I have personally made. And today I'm going to be reading you guys their white paper. Before I get into that, I want to let you guys know, hey, I missed y'all. I know it's been a minute, and I know you guys are probably like, what the heck are you talking about? Investing? Single player. I thought you were investing in the stock market. I was, y'all. I was. And guess what stock I also put some money into due to hype? GameStop. And guess what the man did? The man halted trading. When the man halted trading on GameStop and other stuff that I was invested in, like Zomedica, AMC, just because they wanted to stop the profits, I decided I was going to move a large portion of my own personal wealth to cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, and excuse me, and as you guys know, gaming investing is a thing on the blockchain. If you didn't know, now you know. So, long story short, oh my gosh, as you can see, I haven't made a video in a long time. Long story short, we're going to get into this white paper. What is Starlink? Okay, the Metaverse station. I'm going to make sure this thing is still recording because I can't stream right now because I lost subscribers and you need 1,000 subscribers in order to stream. So we're going to have to read it like this. Okay, so this is their website for Starlink. Right now I'm actually waiting for Woof Decentra and friends over there at Starlink to drop the satellites in order to buy. But before I read the white paper, I would love to show you guys this trailer. I turned the audio off because I don't know if it's copyright claimed, and this is a YouTube video. Enter the Metaverse. I'm going to make it this size because, again, it's YouTube, and I don't know if I have the whole image up. Will it get copyright claimed? Who knows? Most likely so. So as you can see here, we got an avatar. We got the Earth. We got another planet. And then we got Starlink. This is one trailer that they dropped for this metaverse. And as you can see, satellites hold an importance. Now, if any of you guys are like me, and if you're Elon Musk fans and Tesla fans and technology fans and internet fans, you might have heard of Starlink already. Starlink is a service made by Elon Musk to provide internet across the entire globe by sending satellites into outer space and having them connected for super cheap, so people in poorer countries or just in areas that do not have access to any type of fast internet can get internet. Starlink has already rolled out to some people. But the thing is, this Starlink may and is most likely not related to Elon Musk. But who knows, right? So, the Metaverse station, Starlink. Starlink is the first 100% community-owned, decentralized virtual space project. STARL is the governance token of the Starlink ecosystem. A governance token means voting rights for a video game and somewhat like shares of a video game. Their token, STARL, and any other token is pretty much like buying a share of a video game. It could be an upcoming video game or a game that's already out. But their token is what that is, a share of the video game company. The governance part means with STARL tokens in particular, and many tokens are governance tokens, that just means you can actually vote on what direction the game is going to go to with these particular tokens. And this is a 100% community-owned video game. So governance tokens makes total sense. STARL is the governance token of the Starlink ecosystem. Buy, sell, and trade virtual satellites, spacecraft, and lands while exploring the solar system. The possibilities are endless. I'm going to link this website down below. What is Starlink? Starlink is a project with the ability to utilize the power of the blockchain and the decentralization in order to infinitely expand upon and honor the true vision of a new financial paradigm. Human interaction, excuse me, human interaction and socialization has become overwhelmingly virtual. Most people have moved their social and business relationships to their phone and laptop. It is now, during a global pandemic, that has driven us online more so than ever. These new habits have already become permanent behavioral and cultural shifts, irrevocably changing what we consider normal and acceptable. In this way, the social responsibility that exists to provide tools and resources in the virtual space is essential to create a fun and adaptive environment for individuals to thrive and monetize. This stands at the core of our ethos at Starlink. This is their logo. Main reason why this in particular token blew my mind right here. We are actually building a space station. Digital real estate has become a legitimate asset class, one worthy of investor consideration, and is going to appreciate exponentially over the near term. In this perspective, Starlink tokens become the investment tool to purchase virtual land in Starlink Station, which will mimic a real-world space station positioned in a very real quadrant of the galaxy. Here are some of the main points of the Starlink ecosystem. So they're actually going to build, they're saying they're actually going to build a freaking space station satellite IRL, and we can own parts of it. So this is some more stuff, but let's go ahead. Oh, this is their mission. So mission number 1 complete, and release the token, get a CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap listing. They launched their website, as you can see. White paper that we're about to read is up. Now mission 2, today they're supposed to be dropping the Starlink Marketplace. It's August 3rd. There was a countdown, and the countdown has already passed, so you know what games. Launches usually, there's usually a snafu when you're doing a launch for any kind of video game, but I'm not seeing any updates from the main developer. This is Woof Decentra, STARL founder, lead creator, and Kuma XDev. And also, Woof Decentra co-developed the Shiba Inu token. And if you guys don't know, Shiba Inu is a pretty popular token. So if there was going to be a token that was going to get pumped, it would probably be a token that Woof Decentra created. That's one reason why I personally invested in this. Not just because Woof Decentra created it, but Woof Decentra does have a following in the underground crypto world. And it's the motherfucking metaverse coming up. Alright, so let's get into this white paper. This used to be called the Woof paper. Woof paper. Just like Shiba Inu paper. But I guess they changed it to be more professional. Or maybe I was just high on something and they never even had that like that in the first place. Alright, Starlink Metaverse Station. Dang it, dude. Okay, brave. Starlink Metaverse Station. Starlink White Paper, version 1. Introduction. Abstract. Starlink is a project with the ability to utilize the power of the blockchain and decentralization in order to infinitely expand upon and honor the true vision of a new financial paradigm. The time has come, and we have expanded beyond the horizon, choosing our time and place to make a stand. The free and decentralized people of the earth have chosen to colonize the stars. Our vehicle for a democracy beyond the earth, Starlink Station, is a virtual world that will exist as a space to host data and ideas within the blockchain, creating new visual and audio adaptations to further NFTs as representations of real-world space and concepts tied to VR within the existing framework, as well as a hub for marketing, entertainment, gamification, and education. All free citizens of the planet and those integrated with the power of the blockchain will be offered the chance to acquire space in this new paradigm. We boldly unite to engineer, change, and overcome the machinations of an unfair economic system. Free choice is what matters to uplift the hearts of a populace. Your ideas represented in a new and ever-expanding way. Everyone will have the chance to be a part of this. Our launch was the fairest in cryptocurrency history. The project has no team allocations and zero tokenomics. Woof Decentra accidentally deployed Starlink and burnt initial liquidity to assure this would always be a project dedicated to the people that believe in its vision and community. So, just a short synopsis of this little bit. Pretty much, Starlink is made to be owned by the people, unlike the current economic system we have. And you can own some space or real estate with it. And it was created by Woof Decentra accidentally, and Wolf was like, all right, let's just run with it. Let the people have it. And it's called Starlink. That's what they're saying. That's how Starlink was created. Why Starlink? Digital real estate has become a legitimate asset class. Oh, we just read that. One worthy of investor consideration and is going to appreciate exponentially over the near term. Digital real estate exists inside virtual worlds. Each is its own digital nation. Imagine getting in on buying property in upstate New York in the 1700s, and this is the same kind of opportunity that is afforded here today as we move further into VR and the type of technological advents we see. And I agree with this statement 100%. Imagine getting in on buying property in upstate New York in the 1700s, and this is the same kind of opportunity. Buying digital real estate, buying NFTs, buying game weapons with real life money. But the only difference is, unlike World of Warcraft and Fortnite, I can actually sell you this on a third party website. Why? Because it's on a blockchain. And that's where the real value is in gaming. Spending your time getting a rare item and it actually being rare in real life. Okay? And this part in particular, I always think about, a lot of people in the stock market community always bring up Warren Buffett, who's a rich, old, Caucasian male. Old. I'm talking about looking like 100 years old. He might be past 100 years old. And rich, meaning his damn wallets are probably past 200 years old, because that money he got is sitting old, baby. That money he got is older than him, and his ass looked like he's from Jurassic Park. But what I'm trying to say is he had the opportunity to actually invest in companies before the stock market was even created. He got to buy stock before he was even 18, okay? He was born in the right place in the right time to where he could become the Warren Buffett that he is today. Not everyone had that opportunity. Not only that, he was Caucasian in whenever he was born. What was that? Damn, late 1800s? I don't know how old he is. But he was born, early 1900s. He was a white male. That's why he was able to do what he was able to do in the 1900s. That's why Warren Buffett is who he is. Okay? I'm trying to say he had the opportunity to do this. We have the opportunity to invest in video game real estate while no one believes in it. We, meaning me, myself, and I, because this is not financial advice. Let's get back to it. The blockchain offers a space to freely express ourselves and exchange ideas in ways that aren't governed by oppressive internet entities harvesting your data and selling it to the highest bidder, legislation, or draconian world leaders. In virtual worlds, people create a personification of themselves in which they interact with the world or metaverse while inhabiting an avatar's body. They can chat with other users, earn cryptocurrency by playing games and gambling, buy art in virtual galleries, attend concerts and events, and any number of things only limited to the imagination of its user base. There are a few other crypto-based virtual worlds. Decentraland is the most rapidly expanding of these currently, with a $880 million peak $2 billion market cap, which has grown exponentially from 220 million in January of this year. They also have an asset base of 90,000 parcels of digital land with an average price of $5,800 a plot, an estimated 550 million in just virtual space for purchase alone, not including secondary sales and accessories utilized and displayed within the virtual world. As of yet, there is no well-developed space-themed virtual world, and given the previous project of STARL, Shiba Inu, Leash, Kuma, see right here, we are well positioned to capture not only the imagination and enthusiasm of a giant investment base, but also the technological knowledge to build the greatest quality of virtual world in existence. So it says here, STARL has worked on previous projects, Shiba Inu, Leash, and Kuma. Starlink Metaverse, this is their Reddit. Starlink, created by the co-developer of Shiba Inu and the developer of Leash, Woof Decentra. I think Woof Decentra might have helped or might have created Shiba Inu, but it might have been a team project. It's probably a team project. This is the Starlink coin, tokenomics. You guys are probably wondering, how much is it worth? This is how much it's worth. And we're just going to look at it's only been out for a month, so I'm going to go to the 90-day chart. Started out at pretty much 0.0000. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 zeros and a 1. And its high was about 4 zeros. Yeah, 4 zeros and 1, 3. And my cost basis is around 8. 0.5 zeros and 8. 0.000008 was about my cost basis. So let's continue. In this way, Starlink tokens become the investment tool to purchase virtual land in Starlink Station, which will mimic a real-world space station. Wait. Listen to this. In this way, Starlink tokens, STARL, what I just showed you, STARL, these STARL tokens, become the investment tool to purchase virtual land in Starlink Station, which will mimic a real-world space station positioned in a very real quadrant of the galaxy. Owning land in a space station to where you can play there virtually in your VR or on your controller or on your keyboard. You go in, you play that game in VR on your piece of land in this satellite or whatever parcel, and then you look out in VR and you see you're actually on the VR of the actual space station that's actually orbiting the Earth. And what's crazy is that's what the Starlink Elon Musk technology is, renting out satellites to people and stuff. That's $1 trillion industry. This could be $1 trillion coin. People don't want to hear it, because Bitcoin is not even worth $1 trillion. Well, if Bitcoin has an upside, why do you think this can't have an upside as well? What's Bitcoin's max upside? Anyways, in this way, Starlink tokens become the investment tool to purchase virtual land in Starlink Station, which will mimic a real-world space station positioned in a very real quadrant of the galaxy. Ownership is an NFT, non-fungible token, recorded on the Ethereum 721 blockchain, which makes it both easily transferable and less prone to fraud. An infinite amount of satellites and space modules will be sold, similar to virtual billboards and living spaces within the framework of our system, as well as a station core, which will have a number of different options in how you interact with the virtual. So virtual real estate boom, yes. January 2020 to Jan 2021. It went from under $1 million worth of this land, and it just quadrupled. So I'm going to refresh to see if there's any info on how I can actually buy one of these satellites. Come on, man. I got to go to work in a few hours. Nothing. This is a Starlink official. Well, everything is community owned. This is the Starlink Twitter. Owned by the community. So we're going to go back to here. Goals and additional utility. Human interaction and socialization has become overwhelmingly virtual. Most people have moved their social and business relationships to their phone or laptop. It is now, during a global pandemic, that has driven us online more so than ever. These new habits have already become permanent behavioral and cultural shifts, irrevocably changing what we consider normal and acceptable. In this way, the social responsibility that exists to provide tools and resources in the virtual space is essential to create a fun and adaptive environment for individuals to thrive and monetize. This stands at the core of our ethos at Starlink. We also look to the example and collaboration of companies embarking on widespread missions to serve the underdeveloped regions and underdeserved communities of the world. Our own name being a homage to such. The Starlink satellite internet from SpaceX and Elon Musk was created to offer reliable high-speed connectivity to places in the world where it has never been possible before. The cost and time it takes to roll out high-speed optic lines and cable is such that it would take multiple generations to ever reach the furthest of those existing, without the tools to engage in the digital world and its vast resources. But one satellite uplink could provide this to an entire group or village of people in short time. This has seen a substantial increase in the program's productivity, with 1,800 satellites being launched into orbit and over 10,000 receivers being put into usage. It's estimated another 8,000 to 10,000 satellites will need to be deployed to provide coverage from everywhere except the furthest tips of the North and South Poles. See, that just sounds like something straight from someone who works at Starlink. Like, why was all this in here? This is all about SpaceX. And yes, it says their name is a homage to such. To Starlink. Okay, a homage doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to explain exactly what SpaceX is doing with Starlink. You know what I mean? If it's different, why explain exactly what Starlink is with Elon Musk? It's a different company. Therefore, why would you put some money into that? Do you think it's fake? Person, listen to me. Do you think I put money into something that might be a total scam? It might be. But I did put money into it because it could be that, or possibly this token might be a part of the actual Starlink ecosystem, and that's pushing it. If it ain't now, it could possibly be it. Regardless if it is now or not, this game is telling me I'm going to be able to have some kind of cryptocurrency that is usable in space, okay? Even if I got to use Starlink to buy a satellite, use Starlink to buy a satellite piece of land or whatever it's going to be, you know what I mean, in order to put it on VR, in order so I could see outer space. You telling me with Starlink I can buy outer space things? I'm in. We also add a tool with the utility on our website and dApp decentralized application to track the progress and deployment of SpaceX's satellites, giving our users the tools to know the progress and availability of this invaluable resource. This is saying it's going to connect you to Starlink internet. Or let you know where it's at. Like, why is it so integrated with SpaceX? How is it a part of SpaceX satellite? Starlink? Is it SpaceX's Starlink? It said it's supposed to be integrated with it. What the heck? This shit just came out a month ago. This token. Additionally, we will build to become the cryptocurrency payment of choice for all space-related digital marketing and services in the metaverse, and as a bridge between the tangible and virtual worlds. They want to be a fucking marketplace. They want to be the cryptocurrency payment of choice for all space-related digital marketing services. They want fucking Coca-Cola to buy a satellite in this metaverse, so when we're in VR looking at the fucking stars and the earth and we see a satellite pass by, the bitch will say Coca-Cola. Then we'd be like, damn, Coca-Cola spent 2 billion Starlink on that fucking SSG-1 satellite. Whatever the fuck, I'm making shit up. Damn! This is unlike any other white paper that I've ever read. That's why I had to bring it to the channel. Just make sure we're still recording. Yes. Alright. Additionally, we will build to become, for example, utilizing our STARL Tokens to purchase Starlink internet services and receiver dishes, as well as create in paths to provide this service to those most in need at little to no cost via charitable action and community collaboration. Community will always be at the core of every decision we make at Starlink. I provide the rockets, you launch them as always, in this right here. I provide the rockets, you launch them as always. Decentra, Woof Decentra is the coder. I provide the rockets, you launch them as always. Launch to the moon, right? The rockets. So it could be okay. Woof Decentra, maybe possibly. Shiba Inu, you guys can launch it to the moon. I code, you launch it to the moon. But who else makes rockets? Who else makes rockets? Who makes rockets? Let's see if Google knows. SpaceX makes rockets. Elon Musk. This dude, Elon Musk, SpaceX, makes rockets. Him. He makes rockets. He makes rockets. I provide the rockets. You launch them as always. They're saying you can use Starlink. For example, you can use Starlink tokens to purchase Starlink internet services. It is integrated. It's planned to be integrated to fucking Starlink. What? And we'll go over a little bit more of my confidence behind this token. Starlink token. STARL is an ERC20 utility token powered by Ethereum blockchain that serves the utilities as the basis within the Starlink ecosystem. STARL plays a virtual role in Starlink's virtual space and can be used for transactions within the ecosystem and to participate in the management of its software. Tokenomics is simple as that. No pre-sale, no team token, 100% to the community. SATE NFT. SATE is a non-fungible, transferable digital asset representing satellites and any other virtual estates of the Starlink Metaverse. Excuse me. Players can create, buy, sell, monetize, and upgrade digital satellites with STARL. SATE is used to define the ownership of digital digital satellites. Categories. The satellites are designed specifically to fulfill this role. There are several types of satellites, but we present major 3 types of satellites in the Starlink ecosystem. LEO, MEO, GEO satellites. Properties. Every satellite has its own immutable properties, metadata, radius, speed, orbit, mutable properties, ownerships, XYZ coordinates, APR. Virtual satellites have passive income, which will come from the vault contract. All right. So yeah, I just read a whole bunch of that because it makes a whole bunch of nonsense to me. Universe. Universe is a gamified 3D virtual space metaverse, which is a part of the Starlink ecosystem. Universe is like more than a star map. The Starlink Verse consists of planets and satellites, which will be the core virtual billboards for art and marketing viewable in the space surrounding the planets and represented within. Additional stars and galactic discoveries can be added and monetized as the space is built upon the concept evolves, bridging bridging the tangible and virtual worlds. Profile. Profile is a graphical representation of players in the virtual space metaverse. Players can link their personal information, even social media profiles. Also, it represents how many satellites they own, how much STARL tokens they have, further building engagement and collaboration within the ecosystem. There are more possibilities that will be implemented as well in the future. Starlink DAO. STARL tokens within the Starlink ecosystem will be allocated for voting within a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization structure, ensuring the project is self-sustaining and has no owner at the helm. It was a fair launch without team tokens or allocations. So in this sense, everyone in Starlink is an investor, including the team. Everyone is on equal footing, and shares are vested in interest in the success of the project. STARL holders have power to create proposals and vote on them to drive the project. Marketplace. We build our own digital estate marketplace in conjunction with development of the STARL Metaverse and ecosystem. The marketplace enables participants to manage and exchange SATE NFTs priced in STARL. Owners can use the marketplace for secondary sales and to transact or transfer virtual satellites and other in-game items such as wearables and living modules. Framework 2.1 Ownership. With blockchain technology, every digital satellite and other virtual estates in the Starlink ecosystem can be tokenized, having rights to trade, sell, or gift their items. Players are the perpetual owners of their digital assets. Blockchain allows them to have true ownership and allow them to monetize and freely trade their assets. Orbit in the virtual space. Virtual satellites and all other living modules will have the coordinates in the Starlink ecosystem. XYZ coordinates is one of the mutable properties, and it will be determined by orbit parameters, speed, and radius. Now satellites are moving based on Ethereum blockchain. Yeah, this is another thing where I have no idea what it's talking about, but take my money! You already got a decent portion of it. Incentive. Players can earn passive income by owning virtual satellites. Virtual satellites have this static initial APR, and APR can be upgraded by paying STARL tokens. Players are rewarded with STARL tokens without staking NFTs, just by owning virtual satellites. That's what I'm talking about. We shouldn't have to stake our NFTs in order to get a return. Rewards go into the satellites, and players can claim STARL tokens whenever they want. If you're wondering what does staking NFTs mean, I'm pretty sure staking means letting someone else hold your item, and they're going to give you a little bit just because they let you hold it, which I just do not understand. Same with your money. Same with your crypto. Means that virtual satellites are owning STARL tokens inside them. Selling satellites without claiming rewards, having more worth of STARL tokens inside of satellites. Roadmap. The below roadmap is only for technical stuff and marketing. Community parts is all belonging to the Starlink family. So they've launched their STARL token. They've got on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap listing, website launch, white paper. Mission 2. SATE NFT market contract, July 2021. They did it. That's crossed out. Starlink Marketplace. They did this morning. Starlink Marketplace launch. This is what I'm waiting for. The graph implementation for transparency. Profile implementation, August 2021. So all this is this month. Universe beta release, October 2021. Universe beta release. So the beta of the fucking universe supposedly is supposed to launch in a couple months. Starlink DAO launch, Metaverse migration. That's it. So my question is, do you think this has to do with Elon Musk's and SpaceX? Do you think this has to do with SpaceX? So we're going to look at some of the, we're going to read the charts real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. So today we're running a little red. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and an 8. So this, in my opinion, great time to buy. Anytime, don't be like me. I bought in at 0, 0, 0. I mean, I bought it 5 zeros and a 3, which is great, but I didn't go all in. But you know, hindsight 2020. This is the best time to buy. Best time to buy is day one. I bought it over here around 003, somewhere over here. Then it popped up, boom, 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 boom. And I've been buying the dip under 8, but now I don't have any more money to spend. So, but it's been trading sideways. This is this month. It's been trading sideways a little bit right here, and I love to see it, love to see it. That means we have some strong buyers, and we got a whole bunch of people that want to sell off, but hey, it's all right. We got some strong buyers holding it up, holding it down, I should say. All right, then we're going to go to the Ether scan. Ether scan is where you go to actually figure out what the heck is happening with a token. If you don't want to get scammed, LOL, Ether scan. If you don't want to get scammed, you go to their Ether scan. If you're like, damn, cryptocurrency, but they gonna scam. That's a scam. To figure out if it's a scam, you know, you gotta do YOR, do your own research. And what do you use? Ether scans. So let's check out their Ether scan. This is their official contract ID. As you can see, there are 10 trillion tokens, but that's a lot, but it's a new technology, and they can always burn tokens, you know what I mean, if that's a thing. Look at that, 8.7K holders. Damn! And it's only been a month. In 1 month, they got 8.7K holders. This is all in 1 month, and no marketing, okay? No marketing. That's another reason why I'm thinking, is this actually a real thing and not a scam? You know what I mean? So, these are some purchases, right? Someone swapped a token, so sold like this many tokens. Sold over 100, almost 200K tokens. Sold, remove liquidity, swap for, swap ETH, swap token, swap ETH. So a lot of buying and selling, which is good to see. Which is very good to see. It's healthy. And what else? We're going to look at holders. Now, I'm not the best at actually reading this kind of stuff. So I would love if anyone actually has any knowledge in crypto to comment down below. But to me, this looks cool. So we got a handful of people that own hundreds of billions, bro. Hundreds, thousands, millions. Billions, yeah. We got many people that own hundreds of billions. So this person owns almost 3% of the market. This person owns over 2% of the market. You know, almost 2% of the market. So these people are whales, hundreds of billionaires already in Starlink, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of people that own billions, in my opinion. And then we get to the hundreds of millions. But pretty much, I guess that's it. No reason for me to hold you guys up. Let's see. Come on. Is it up? Season 1 contributors are these people. So, I don't know if it'll actually be up today to buy. If not, it's whatever. Gotta hodl my Starlink. I really want to become a Starlink billionaire myself. Okay? So, if you guys want to hit me up with some Starlink, hit me up. But anyways, I don't see it. So, what am I going to do? Real quick, let's go check the Twitter. The official Twitter. Oh, yes. In just 1 hour. Yes! Woo! In just 1 hour, the first round of satellite auctions. Fuck. It's an auction. I don't got that much money. Ugh. I ain't got enough money for that. We got people that are billionaires already in this game. I don't think I'm going to have enough money, but we'll see. We'll check it out. In just 1 hour, the first round of satellite auctions will go live on our own marketplace. Only STARL tokens accepted. Website, yes. Let's see if this price will go up, man. It's going down. Hey, it'll probably go down. You guys know how it goes when you think it's going to go up. It usually goes down. So I'm expecting it to honestly go down, but it should go up because the fucking marketplace is open. But I guess everyone who wanted Starlink for this day probably got it. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm fucking pumped. In just 1 hour, the first round of satellite auctions will go live on our own marketplace. Only STARL tokens accepted. Website will be provided at launch time. Truly history in the making right now, in front of our eyes. Ooh. So they're going to launch the website in an hour from now. Damn. So they don't want people to just be there. They want everyone to go to it as soon as it happens. Damn. Let's get it. Let's get it. If I can't even afford it, I ain't even going to be mad. You know why? Because I'm hodling that shit. Fuck it. If I can't afford one, guess what? I'm going to still be holding my Starlink, okay? Fuck. Hey, let's get it. Shit, if it's cheap, let's hit this fucking satellites for $5 each. I'm going in. I'm going to own so many. Yo, I'll buy fucking thousands of them. Hey, let's go. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be uploading this video. So make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, share this video out, and hit me up with some questions down below. What you think about this crypto? Whoa. Guys, I'm going to make more videos about this cryptocurrency journey because it is definitely worth the motherfucking journey. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that right there. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day.